Okay, so we got another trophy list video for you today, and as usual, the normal spiel. Thank you to everybody for all the love, support recently, and of course to the fabulous BombSquad members appearing on screen right now. At the end of the last video, I did say there was going to be 2 lists on this trophy list review, but because of a special request, I have moved the one back till the next video. It does still keep the list in the exact same order, and because of the request, which I will not be discussing because of the privacy of it, I agreed. So 1 list today, should be 2 next time. Today, however, we have got, I don't know how you would pronounce that, I'm going to take a stab. Philippine 15 GAC 753. Chilean 163rd country rank, which is probably the lowest country rank I've ever seen, so fair play. We've got 135 platinums, 81.38% completion. As we always do, let's look at the stats. We have got average game rank of an S, 104 S's, 34 A's, 1 B, couple of D's, 6 C's and 11 E's, but mainly S's, so we're in for a treat, and trust me, we are in for a treat. I had a skim earlier, it looks fantastic. Average percentage on the stats page says 83.63, of course completion wise 81.38. Golds to silver to bronze ratio looks pretty decent. I'm not expecting to see too many shovelwares, if any. And yeah, predominantly PS4, 11 PS3s, 23 PS5s, but predominantly PS4. Let's get into the games. So we're starting off A Way Out, 2 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, 7 hours, 31.6% on that. Just realised, banger. Claire Obscure Expedition 33 is what is currently being worked on. I'm guessing going for the platinum on that. Fair play. Like, that game is just immense. Like, game of the year, easily. Like, it's, for me, it's right up there with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's phenomenal. Let's carry on with the list anyway. Amnesia Collection, 3 out of 10, 3 playthroughs, 16 hours. Very nice, sitting at a 3.68% on that one. So, beautiful stuff. We then got a fair few Assassin's Creeds. So we got Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed 2, 3, Black Flag, Liberation, Origins, Revelations and Syndicate. Picking the most rarest one out of the bunch, Black Flag. Of course, it was always going to be Black Flag. 5 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, 50 hours. Almost coughed. Sitting at a 5.4% platinum rarity. So, chef's kiss the lot. Astrobot, fair play. Astro's Playroom. Astrobot's still 69.72%. It's sitting on my shelf. I haven't got around to it yet. I've heard it's phenomenal, but to be honest, I'm enjoying playing other games. Batman Arkham Asylum, very nice. Arkham City, very nice. And Arkham Knight, banger, banger, banger. Arkham Knight with that dirty 51%. Like, it's horrible. So much percentage in the DLC. But still got the platinum, 6.52, so very, very nice. Beyond Two Souls, banger of a game. 3 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 20 hours. On the PS4, 6.16%. I'm guessing PS3 version would probably be rarer. PS3 usually tends to be the case. That is, however, if the PS3 version had trophies, let me know. Blasphemous, very nice. 7 out of 10, 2 playthroughs, 20 hours. Not one you see too often. And Blasphemous 2, 6 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, 25 hours. That one's slightly more rare. Over 1 in 3 people get that platinum. But Blasphemous 1, 11.72%. So, beautiful, beautiful stuff. Bloodborne, 8 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 50 hours, 22.02% on that. I think that's come down recently, so must have been like an influx of people like me who started the game and just realised they aren't cut out for a banger Souls-like game. Brawlhalla, 6 out of 10, 10 playthroughs, 120 hours, sitting at a 3.24%, and I think that might be my lowest ever. I say the first time I've seen such a low DLC percentage. He's done it all, 0.02%. That is unreal. Fair play. I don't know what it consists of. I don't know what you had to do to earn the DLC trophies, but fair effing play. Celeste, 2 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 15 hours, 23.48% on that. Then moving on to Control, which I've always said is an absolute banger of a game. 4 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 20 hours. Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Crash Team Racing. And then 4 twice. But I don't want to assume, but I mean, it was months later. I'm gonna assume that was legit. So, as everyone knows, the Crash Bandicoot games can be quite difficult. You know, obviously the Chads will be there like, oh, I found it easy. But, you know, for us normies, it can be quite difficult. But Crash Bandicoot 4, twice on the PS4 and the PS5, 3.49% on that and 4.4% on the PS5 version. Fair effing play. Chef's kiss on those. Then we got Cuphead. Oh, you beautiful, beautiful bastard. I'm sorry, I'm swearing. I don't usually swear, but I've just seen something. Cuphead, 7 out of 10, 2 playthroughs, 30 hours, 17.3%. And then we got Danganronpa, another episode, Ultra Despair Girls. Yes, it's a 20.23%, but you do not see it very often, and it is an absolute amazing game. If you like Danganronpa, which I do. I think Danganronpa is underrated, it is fantastic. Ultra Despair Girls, awesome. It's the only Danganronpa game that I don't actually own physically, but it is on my list. I am probably going to get that after this trophy list review. Dante's Inferno next, 2 out of 10, 2 playthroughs, 16 hours, now unobtainable on the PS3. Dark Souls 3, 6 out of 10, 3 playthroughs, 110 hours, so very, very nice on that, 18.36%. We then got Days Gone, 4 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 60 hours, nice. Death's Door, 4 out of 10, 2 playthroughs, 15 hours. I believe this can be done in 1 playthrough if I'm right. You just play with the umbrella to begin with and you complete the game on hard mode with the umbrella. But of course, again, normies like me, bit too tough, mate. Detroit Become Human, nice. 3 out of 10, 3 playthroughs, 20 hours, 12.53% on that. Doom Eternal, 4 out of 10, 2 playthroughs, 30 hours, 9.10% on that one. I mean, look at this. There's just, like, there's hardly, just on this screen alone, but it's like it through the whole list. There's not very many green boxes. Yes, there's some, like, 1 playthrough. I pressed a button on my mouse and I thought everything was going to go off. Thankfully, it didn't. But yeah, like, 1 playthrough is the only green, this one being 15 hours, but look at this, 7 out of 10, 75 hours, 10 out of 10, 100 hours, 8 out of 10, 200 hours, 5 out of 10, 90 hours, like, just absolutely unreal. We are dealing with a gamer. Where was I? Enter the Gungeon, 7 out of 10, 10 playthroughs, 75 hours, sitting at a 3.72, and the DLC 2.14%. Beautiful stuff. Fallout guys, Ultimate Knockout, based on the year that this was done, I would suggest that this was done legit. 10 out of 10, 100 hours, 6.85% on that one. Final Fantasy VII OG, 3 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 40 hours, 23.60%. We then got Remake and Rebirth, which shocks me that Rebirth is actually a higher percentage, like platinum percentage rarity than Remake. Remake is by far easier and a lot less shorter, and it's so much less. Rebirth is 12.67%, Remake being 12.59%. We then got Final Fantasy 13 for the PS3, 7.56%. Final Fantasy 13 2, 19.71%. Just to point out as well, 13 is 90 hours. 13 2, 3 out of 10, 60 hours. So not quite as bad, but still. And then we've got Final Fantasy 15 as well. Apparently there's some unobtainable trophies in that. I'm not sure if that includes the platinum. But 3 out of 10, one playthrough, 80 hours. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Except for that effing bar. 54% on the bar is missing because of DLC. Disgusting. Moving on. Ghost of Tsushima. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Yes, it's a nice game. Just too many fox dens and what they called hockeys, where you do the poem crap. Too much of it for me. We've then got God of War PS3, God of War PS4. The one on PS3 is the original, I believe. The one on PS4 being the reboot. We then got God of War 2, God of War 3 Remastered, Ragnarok, Ascension, Chains of Olympus, Ghosts of Sparta. Yeah, fair play on every single one of these. Like, some people, God of War's isn't their game. I enjoyed the ones I've played. I did start Ragnarok. I got bored very, very quickly. I do hope to revisit it at some point. But fair play on all of those. Just having a quick look if any of them are really rare. Well, I think Ascension's the rarest one. 4 out of 10, 10 hours, 13.2%. We then got Grand Theft Auto 5 on the PS4. 4 out of 10, 150 hours, 2.01% platinum rarity with 0.22% DLC rarity. Moving on, we've got Hades, 6 out of 10, 50 hours, so nice stuff. Fantastic game. Almost 1 in 4 people have got that platinum. I am not one of them. I am an ultra noob. At a guess, I would say I'll probably put about 15 hours into it. Never finished a single run. I know that if I'd have carried on, I'd have probably managed it, but I'll just... Nah. Heavy Rain, nice. Another one from the PS3 era. Brought onto PS4, 8.98% on that. There isn't a guide. Hogwarts Legacy, them damn Merlin trials. Hollow Knight, beautiful stuff. You don't see this one too often. 9 out of 10 difficulty, 100 hours, 8.73%. Forbidden West and Horizon Zero Dawn. Yep, brilliant. Horizon Zero Dawn, I really enjoyed. Forbidden West, similar to God of War Ragnarok. Started it, got very bored very quick. I Am Bread next. 9 out of 10, 2 playthroughs, 40 hours, 0.44%. And then we got Infamous First Light and Second Son. Of course, at this point, I think everybody has these two. And then It Takes Two next. What a fantastic co-op game. I've told the story of why I haven't got it numerous times. Jak and Daxter, The Precursor Legacy. Nice. A game that I've got installed on my PS5 right now. Played about 3 levels. Just haven't gone back to it. Kena, Bridge of Spirits, beautiful game, 5 out of 10, 25 hours, 18.35% on that one. Lego DC Supervillains, very nice Lego games, they're all the same, almost all the same. Lego Movie 2, put it in the bin, awful experience. Life is Strange, 1 playthrough, 1 out of 10 difficulty, 10 hours. And Life is Strange Before the Storm and True Colours. I'm not saying anything about the Life is Stranges. I know, I didn't huff and shake my head because I think they're shovelware or anything like that. I know that they're respected games. Just every time I look to find the first Life is Strange physically, it's far too much than I'm willing to pay. We then got Like a Dragon, Gaiden, the man who erased his name. Let me just take a drink because I feel like I'm about to cough again. Fair play, 3 out of 10, 25 hours. Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, banger of a game, 4 out of 10, one playthrough, 90 hours. Can be shortened if you pay for the level up items, but you know, if you're gonna go 75 hours, you might as well just go the extra 15 hours. But that one's over 40%, which shocks me. But it was a banger of a game. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, absolute banger of a game as well. Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, Miles Morales, all well respected. Spider-Man 2 is now 66.53%. Damn, son. Moving on, we got Metal Gear. Oh my god. Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, 12.16%. Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots, 8 out of 10, 8 playthroughs, 80 hours, 4.07%. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, 5 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 130 hours, and that's 4.83%. We then got Middle Earth, Shadow of Mordor, Shadow of War, which are both fantastic games, Minecraft, and then my name is Trash Pig Pepper Trash. God damn you little cowbag. Fair play on the platinum. My name is Mayo, 1 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 1 hour. My name is Mayo 2, same again. And then we get back to the real game, shall we say? The ones that actually took some time, the ones that have got the red blocks around them. Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, 4 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 80 hours, 13.89%. Almost cuffed again. Then we got Neo and Neo 2, bangers, 5 out of 10 for both, 80 hours on the first game, 70 hours on the sequel, 12.35 and 21.82 platinum percent rarity. Overcooked 2, nice. We then got 2 stacks of Overwatch 2, fairly similar in terms of when they were popped, but again, I'm going to assume that they are legit. 1.73% for the PS4 version, 2.91% for the PS5 version. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Persona 3 Reload, nice North American and European editions. Fair play, you must have really enjoyed the game. We then got Persona 5, Persona 5 Royale. Those 2 games alone, you're talking 300 and... nope, quick math Alex, 270 hours. Just madness. I have started Persona 5 Royal, and I couldn't even tell you where I was. Like, I've completed Persona 5, but then I started Royal, realised it was basically the same game, just with additional bits, but then thought, oh, actually, I want to go for this platinum. So I started it again, and then I just don't know why I stopped playing it. And Strikers, fantastic game. I'm like 3 trophies off the platinum on that, and I can't be bothered to go back and finish it. Moving on, Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, very nice. Ratchet and Clank for PS4, again, very nice. Rift Apart, obviously 2 out of 10, 1 at playthrough, 10 hours on the PS5. That one's getting quite high in the percentage-wise. Rayman Legends, another banger of a game with an absolutely well-respected platinum. 5 out of 10, 80 hours, 3.87% on that one. We then got Resident Evil 2, 3, 7 and Village. Nice, nice, nice and nice. Rocket League. I think that's actually come down a lot. I felt like everybody had Rocket League at one point, but it's only 17.49% now, so I think that's come down. Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, 7 out of 10, 60 hours, 28.59%. Shadow of the Colossus, 6 out of 10, 6 playthroughs, 40 hours, 7.19% on that one. We then got South Park, The Fractured Butthole, South Park, The Stick of Truth, Don't Blame Ya, the two best South Park games. SpongeBob SquarePants, Battle for Bikini Bottom, of course, nice. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Not my style of games, but can appreciate them, to say the least. And we got Star Wars The Force Unleashed on top of them as well. 6 out of 10 difficulty, 2 playthroughs, 35 hours, 6.83%. Beautiful. Oh, mate, I've just seen a singer. I've got a mental reset. I've just seen a banger. We got Stray. This isn't the banger, by the way, although it is a fantastic game. We got Subnautica. Fair play. And then we got Super Freaking Meat Boy. 10 out of 10. 2 playthroughs. 100 hours. 0.48% platinum rarity. My guy. That is my lady. The lot. You know, fair play. I'll give you a round of applause. Absolutely phenomenal. Mate. I think this list might be up there with one of my favourites. Docked a few points for Peppa Pig, so I don't think you are quite at the very top, but you're up there. Last of Us Part 1, Last of Us Part 2, and then Last of Us Remastered. Nice, nice, and nice. I always thought the remastered version was the one with the easiest one to platinum. But according to this, it's not. 4.82% have got that platinum. I could be wrong. Then we got The Quarry, 2 out of 10 free playthroughs, 35 hours. Nice. The Wolf Among Us, fantastic Telltale game. Trackmania Turbo, 9 out of 10 difficulty, 70 hours, 0.78%. Whee! Don't ask what that was. We then got the Uncharted series. We got Drake's Fortune, Among Thieves Remastered, Drake's Deception Remastered, Thief's End and Lost Legacy. Nice, 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 nice. A Thief's End being 9.03%, the rarest one of the bunch. We then got Undertale, fantastic indie game. Until Dawn, which I thought was a fantastic horror game, like semi-interactive, I guess. Don't know if the remake's any good, but the original version, 16.12%. We Were Here, Expeditions, The Friendship, no idea what that is, so I don't want to comment. Wolfenstein, The New Order, 6 out of 10 difficulty, 20 hours, 17.20% on that one. And then we've got Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami, Yakuza 3, Yakuza 2, sorry, and Yakuza Like a Dragon. Banger, 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 banger. Kiwami, 3.69%. I'm going to do some quick math now. 140, 220, 300, 380, 380 hours across those 4 games. Absolute madman to smash all of them out. Very, very nice. We're going to go back up to the milestones. We don't have to look at the 100% only because there aren't any. So back up to the milestones now. We have got first platinum, Metal Gear Solid 5, because why not? 10th platinum, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. 20th platinum, Batman Arkham Asylum. Fastest platinum, My Name is Mayo 2. 30th platinum was Subnautica. 40th, Batman Arkham City. 50th, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. 75th was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. 100th was Dark Souls 3. Fair play. 125 was Astrobot. And then your latest platinum was Persona 3 Reload. Obviously you've got that platinum twice, but that was your latest one. Your rarest trophies, I Am Bread Platinum, Super Meat Boy Platinum, of course, like 2 of the hardest platinums out there, and you've got them both. Along with Trackmania Turbo as well. Absolutely unreal. Fair effing play. And what can I say? Philippine 15 GAC 753. Absolutely fantastic list. And yeah, I'm just in awe. Some absolute bangers in there. Fair play. Absolutely fair play. But yeah, thank you so much to everybody who's made it this far, who's watched. Going forward, the submissions are still closed. I have had a lot of people ask about them recently. So, because there is a bit more interest in them, I may open them back up at some point. But for now, they are definitely still closed. I'm also going to be giving away a £10 gift card when I hit 1500 subs. We're nearly there. When I get there, I will be giving a £10 gift card. I'll probably do it on one of the videos. Might be a trophy list review if it happens to be that video next after I hit the marker. But it'll be at the very start of the video that I'll give you the instructions, so everyone will have the chance to enter as and when. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye.